Hi guys, welcome back to the course. In this video, we are going to deploy machine learning model on Hugging Face. For those of you who are not familiar with Hugging Face, it is a platform where you can host your model for free, and you can also share the link to other people so they can access and test your model. In addition to that, Hugging Face also provides many high-quality AI and large language model that you can use and integrate with your app. Okay, let's get started. Firstly, I'm going to log in. So let's click this. I'm going to log in using my Gmail account, and let's click log in. As you guys can see, I have successfully logged in, and here is my dashboard. Okay, now let's click this. Let's click on your profile picture and let's click new space. Okay, next, you will need to name this space. I'm going to name it Earthquake Detections System. Next, you will need to add short descriptions for your project. This is Earthquake Detections Model built using random forest classifier. Next, you will need to select the license. I'm going to select Apache 2.0 and let's scroll down. Next, you will need to select the space SDK. There are three options: Gradio, Docker, and static. I'm going to select Gradio. Next, you will need to choose the Gradio template. There are 5 options: blank, chatbot, text to image, leaderboard, and track IO. I'm going to select blank. Next, you will need to select the space hardware. There are 3 options: CPU basic, 0 GPU, and custom hardware. I'm going to select CPU basic. And don't worry, it is completely free, guys. Next, you will need to select the privacy settings. There are 2 options, public and private. If you want other people to be able to see the project, set it to public. But if this is just a personal project, you don't want other people to be able to see it, just set it to private, guys. In this case, I'm going to set it to public, and let's click create space. Okay, it will take a few seconds, and let's click files. I'm going to create a new file. So let's click contribute and let's click create a new file. Next, I'm going to name the file app.py. Then after that, we are going to copy and paste some of the codes from this file. Building earthquake detection model with random forest classifier. Firstly, we are going to import Kaggle Hub. We are going to use Kaggle Hub API to import the datasets. Next, we are going to import pandas. So let's copy and paste this and put it here. Next, we are going to import scikit-learn. Specifically, we are going to import train test split, label encoder, and random forest classifier. So let's copy and paste them and put them here. Next, we are going to import OS or operating system. We are going to use this library to access the file. And lastly, we are going to import Gradio. Next, we are going to print a message to let user know that currently the system is downloading the datasets from Kaggle Hub. Print, and let's type in downloading dataset from Kaggle Hub ... Then after that, we are going to copy and paste this line. If you remember, we use this line of code to import the datasets using Kaggle Hub API, right? Next, we are going to detect CSV file in the dataset folder. let's create a new variable. I'm going to name it CSV files, and let's create a bracket, and we are going to use a for loop f for f int os dot list dir, and let's copy and paste path, and let's put it inside the parentheses, and we are going to create a conditional statement. If f dot ends with dot csv, if not CSV files, then we are going to display an error message, raise file not found error. The text that will be displayed is no CSV file found in the downloaded dataset folder. Next, we are going to create a new variable. I'm going to name it file path. You can name it whatever you want, it is totally up to you. And we're going to use os.path.joint, and let's copy and paste the path, and let's put it inside the parentheses, comma, CSV files, and let's put 0 inside the bracket because we want to access the first element in the list, and 0 is the first index. Print using dataset file, and let's copy and paste file path, and let's put it right here. Okay, next we are going to load the datasets using pandas. So we're going to use pd.ratecsv. Let's copy and paste that and put it here. Next, we are going to display a message to let user know that the dataset has been loaded successfully. Print dataset loaded successfully. Print columns data dot columns dot toList. Okay, next we are going to copy and paste some of the codes from this file. Let's copy and paste this, and let's put them here. If you remember, we defined the filters and target variable, and we use label encoder to convert categorical columns into numerical format, and we split the dataset into training and testing sets. 80% of the data will be used for training and 20% of the data will be used for testing. Then after that, we initialize the random forest classifier model, and we train the model using the training data, and we also calculate the accuracy score. Next, we are going to copy and paste these functions. Predict earthquake alert. Just a quick reminder, guys. This function takes 5 parameters: magnitude, depth, CDI, MMI, and significance score. So these are like a user input, and these functions call the random forest classifier models to make predictions based on this user input. And lastly, we are going to copy and paste this part, the Gradio interface. Then after that, we are going to launch the app. So let's add if name is equals to main, then we are going to copy and paste interface, and let's add dot launch. Okay guys, we are done, and let's scroll down a little bit, And let's click commit new file to main. And let's click files, and we are going to add one more file. So let's click contribute and let's click create a new file. And let's create requirements.txt file. And I'm going to add 4 Python libraries: Pandas, scikit-learn, Gradio, and GigaHub. Those are Python libraries that we're using in this project, right? So let's click commit new file to main. Okay, we are almost done. Let's click file again, and now we have 2 files, app.py and requirements.txt. Next, we are going to restart this space. So let's click on these 3 dots and let's click restart space. It will take few seconds, maybe 20 or 30 seconds. So just wait, guys. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, and let's click app. Okay, here we go. Okay, now we are going to enter the earthquake parameters. Let's enter the magnitude. I'm going to enter a random number, 5. Let's enter the depth, 11. Let's enter the CDI, 9. Let's enter the MMI, 8. Just a random number, guys. And let's enter the significance score, 38. And let's click submit. Okay, here is the prediction result. Predicted earthquake alert level is red. Okay, very cool. We have successfully deployed machine learning model on Hugging Face space. Okay guys, I think that's it. That's all you need to know. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.